The Six Nations is heating up, and this weekend we will have the last round of matches. I cannot wait for it. We had some upsets throughout the tournament. Scotland, they looked absolutely incredible throughout this tournament. France, they had an amazing tournament as well. And we have three teams slugging it out for that title, the Six Nations title. And in this video, we are going to look at who will win the Six Nations, and I'm going to do some predictions as well. And it's going to be one exciting weekend of rugby. So guys, in the first game of this weekend's Six Nations action, we will see Ireland up against Scotland at the Aviva Stadium in Dublin, Ireland. And what a game this is promises to be. I cannot wait for this one. It's gonna be the match of the weekend, there is no doubt about that. Both teams has found their form throughout this tournament. Ireland had the loss in the very first round against France, but other than that, they looked absolutely amazing throughout the tournament. Scotland, they had a couple of upsets throughout this tournament. Last week, they beat France in Edinburgh, and what about that performance? They looked absolutely incredible in Edinburgh, in front of their home crowd. The crowd was behind them, and they absolutely stunned the French side. The French side didn't know what came at them, and they put lots of pressure on the French side. Guys like Dupont and Jalibert, they felt the pressure. And Scotland, key players to point out in that game was Van Russell. He controlled the game very, very well at flyer for Scotland. Darcy Graham, what a player he is becoming at wing in the number 14 jersey for Scotland. He scored a couple of good tries as well, and he's becoming a real force to be reckoned with in that number 14 jersey for Scotland. They will be much needed as well in this game, alongside Ben White at scrum half in this game against Ireland. When we look at Ireland's team, players to look out for will be Gibson Park, Jack Crowley, James Lowe. He's always a force to be reckoned with at wing in the number 11 jersey for Ireland. Gibson Park, he's got good kicking, good box kicking at ruck time, and this is gonna be one close game of rugby. Ireland, they are sitting third on the log at the moment with 14 points. Scotland and France, they are in number one and number two position at the moment with 16 points, and it's gonna come down to the wire on who will win the Six Nations title this weekend. When we look at this game between Scotland and Ireland, I do think at the end Ireland will win this game by 10 points. They've got the home ground advantage, and they know how to deal with the pressure. And I do think at the end they will win this game by 10 points, but it's gonna be close. The second game will be at the Principality Stadium in Cardiff, Wales, and it will be between Wales and Italy. Both teams have been struggling throughout this tournament with form, especially Wales. They have a young team at the moment, and they are still building the team. So they would want to come out with a win in the last round of the Six Nations this weekend against Italy, but it's gonna be one tough match for them. This game starts at 6:45 South African time, and it's gonna be a war of a rugby match. I can't wait for this one. Italy, they had the upset win against England last weekend, and what a game it was for them. They made history. It was their first win against England, and how about that performance from Italy? They had the absolute brilliant game of rugby against England at Rome, in Rome, Italy, and it was an absolutely perfect performance from them, and they would want to do the same again to finish off the tournament against Wales. It's gonna be a close game. It's gonna come down to the wire once again, and I do think at the end Italy will maybe sneak out the win, and I do have Italy winning this game by 3 points. The last game of the weekend will probably decide who will win the Six Nations title this weekend. And the game will be at Stade of France in Paris. What a game this promises to be as well. Between France and England. England, they haven't found their form throughout this tournament. France, they have been brilliant throughout this tournament. Yes, they had a little bit of a hiccup last weekend against Scotland, where Scotland outperformed them in Edinburgh. But I do think they will bounce back from that, and they are going to be a force to be reckoned with in this game against England. England, they are going to have to be on point in this game, and I do think France, they have got the players to win this game. They are playing at home, and they know how to deal with the pressure as well. So I do think France will win this game at the end by 15 points. I don't see England causing an upset here. I do think France will walk away with the win, and then so they will walk away with the Six Nations title as well. And guys, let me know what you think. Will it be France, or will it be maybe Scotland or Ireland? I know Scotland and Ireland, they will be sitting tightly after their game with their thumbs held very high for England to win France and cause an upset against France. But I don't think that will happen. I do think France will walk away with the Six Nations title at the end. Guys, let me know who's going to take the Six Nations title this weekend. Guys, thank you for supporting me, and take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.